Hello everyone, Noah here. With Agents S.H.I.E.L.D. season finale coming next week, I thought I would do something about its other show, Agent Carter, and what I would like to see if they do a third season. There has been no confirmation if there is a third season, but there's no confirmation that it's been cancelled. I very much like Agent Carter. It's a very nice tone. They really capture the mode of the whole Golden Age era with it. So, what exactly would I want to see in Season 3? Well, the plot I thought of is, you know those vials of Captain America's blood? What if not all of them had, gone to the right people? Or more specifically one, and then that was divided amongst all these other scientists, in which then they experimented on it with other things, to maybe not get the exact results, but give something that could equal in a more variety way. So Agent Carter and Jarvis go around the world and try to find these people. It would allow us to see a lot of the Golden Age heroes that we probably wouldn't see in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff, or in the MCU as a whole. Alright, let's go on with the first one. The Human Torch. This isn't the Johnny Storm Human Torch from the Fantastic Four. This is an android. He actually came before Johnny Storm, so Marvel in fact may have the rights to him. And his alias is Jim Hammond, but because that's what his name was, the Human Torch. An android from it there. He's had a number of things, of course fire, there. This is what his first costume is, and I was thinking, and this is what he wears when he joins S.H.I.E.L.D., so he could be like a linking episode maybe between Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that something happens and he goes into a hibernating mode, and then the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they find a way to track him down. And then he starts wearing that there. You actually see his costume in the, first Captain America movie. There, this is what he was wearing. And Alan Tudyk. This is who I think could really bring the character. He can bring also. He's fun like Cap. He's also knows how to get a good serious nature, and this is a guy who can definitely bring that. On to the next hero, the Union Jack. There's been 3 Union Jacks out there. This one would be the first one. He simply uses weaponry and martial arts skills to fight. And who do I want to play him? J.J. Field. And if that name sounds familiar, it's because we've seen him in it. James Falsworth the First. He was part of Cap's Howling Commandos. So Peggy and Jarvis just end up going to London, and they run into him fighting crime. The first thing he's a super soldier, but they just see he's using his Howling Commando skills. He would then later maybe show up in the season finale with the other heroes that we see. Alright, Izai Bradley. Captain America. Alright, you know how you got like Black Panther and then Green Lantern John Stewart, which we see to us as like the great big black superheroes that people look up to. Izai Bradley is this for the Marvel Universe. Like, every African American superhero. Yeah. They just absolutely love this guy. He was part of pretty much when the U.S. government, when they wanted to actually try to recreate this formula, they tested it on a lot of African Americans, and him and only like 4 others survived it, but he was like the biggest of the best. After like a whole bunch of troops got kidnapped, essentially what Cap did in the first Avenger, you know how he goes out and saves a whole bunch of like war prisoners? Well, that's what he does, but but because of the time there, he ends up actually going to jail. There. His grandson later on becomes Patriot of the Young Avengers. But he is a hero that really knows to stand out, and the whole issue of race did play a role in Agent Carter Season 2. Now, Now, I had one actor in mind who could really play this guy.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Eric King. He's a commanding guy. He knows how to get in people's face, and he's definitely shown to not back down. This is the guy I can definitely see portraying these. Okay. Robert Frank, Hank Izzard, and Madeline Joyce, Miss America. Now I gotta put these two together because they have had a few adventures really together. They became an item and married kids and everything. So who are these two? So these two really need to be linked together for it. Alright, so who are they exactly? Well, Wizard was a speedster. He was given mongoose blood. Sure, why not? The formula, the guy puts mongoose blood into it, and this is what gives him super speed. He was Marvel's original speedster. There. And Miss America, she kind of had what Jessica Jones has. So you're gonna have that there, but with a 60s attitude. Now they may not seem so familiar. You may have seen the other ones there, but they have been in it. They were in the Six Forgotten Warriors episode of that really awesome Spider-Man series. There. There's a bunch of World War II heroes that fought with Cap. And Wizard, honest to God, was in the new Ultimate Spider-Man. They're working with S.H.I.E.L.D., helping train the new young generation. Now, to play them, only Miss America I actually could find someone who could definitely bring her. Allison Haggingen. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Probably she really captures the nature that she had while she can give a stern talking to, and but is really just that very nice friendly face that everyone loves to be around. That's what she was. Like, unfortunately, Wizard, I couldn't think of anyone yet for him, but I'm pretty sure there is someone out there. Red Raven. This guy was a flying hero. He had wings from an ancient flying city. Now, it's later on discovered in Marvel, when they really wanted to help expand Inhumans, that the bird people that he came from were, in fact, Inhumans who worked a lot on their genes. Instead of just going through Terrigenesis and seeing what comes out, they used a more lesser dose, and they perfected bird wings, allowing them to fly, being in their floating city. Before he became more accepted by them, he went down and he helped fight crime and joined. Here's another thing, he's a communist. That's right. While all those other heroes that we saw, they'd be fighting on the side of capitalism, he wouldn't be. He'd be in Russia fighting for what they believe in. So this could be a bridging of the heroes that helps show the world's turning in the right path. I couldn't really think of anyone to play him. I'm sure there is. I was also thinking that maybe he's unknowingly helping the villain for it. That's just a little thing I had. Next up, Namor, the Submariner. People have been wanting a Namor movie. It's very complicated what's the deal with Namor, but I think I've got it down like this. It's the same as the Hulk. Marvel has the character rights, but they don't have the character's film rights. More specifically, their own film. which is still at Universal. There's still a lot of contracts. But he is at Marvel, from what I hear. So him appearing in like a show or not his own movie, so essentially what the Hulk is doing, I think that's what they can do. And since he is in fact a World War II hero, we can have him. He's not King of Atlantis, he's the Prince of Atlantis. He gets tricked by the bad guy, I guess Leviathan's boss, and ends up also fighting alongside Red Raven against the other heroes like Agent Carter's. Now, one thing is his kind of attraction to Sue Storm. I think Agent Carter would take the role for this here. Be very attractive to her, but even after all that, she has her own person that she goes for. Even though it's like one of those, oh, why? It's the absolute dreamboat. He's rich. He's this. But it's not what she wants. I think that's what worked there. Pedro Pascal. That's who I really want to play this guy. There's a lot of things, but he's the only one who I can really think can capture both the calmness and sleekness of him, as well as the rage and fury of it. He really fantastic, and I guess it's mainly from his Game of Thrones, where we also saw that he learned how to use a spear-like weapon, so trident, alter it like that there. Nick Fury. Yes, I am saying that right. Yes, I am well aware of this Nick Fury. Here's the thing, though. People have been still like saying, "Oh, I want to see this guy. I really this guy. Why did they do that?" Well, there was a whole thing. I understand the Ultimate Universe and that, but Marvel's done something. They introduced someone called Nick Fury Jr. Does he look like someone specific? He's, well, the old Nick Fury's illegitimate child. He had a relationship with, I can't remember her name at the moment, but yeah, so maybe that's what they do, that this Nick Fury is like the son or grandson of this Nick Fury. It'd be a way to show like that they are doing in the comics now, still having the same bit, and really they both lost an eye patch, or they both gained an eye patch. Could happen. So, who do I want to play him? Bruce Campbell. If you don't know who that is, look him up. Everyone who knows who he is has got to agree this guy has it. You also look at oh, you can see that. If you like this ideas for Agent Carter Season 3, please share the video. If you don't like it, comment below what you don't like, or if you don't understand, comment below what you don't understand, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, till next time.